Greetings, YouTube. You know, I have been asked the same question a lot lately, and I was trying to figure out the best way to talk about it. And then I realized if I went back and looked at some of my Alliance Wars latest victories, this is really a case scenario of the chicken or the egg in this game when it comes to Alliance War. And really, is it more important to stack a perfect diversity for your defense, or is it important more to make it kind of somewhere in the gray area where you have some diversity but also a strong enough defense to where they don't just go through it like a knife on hot butter and suddenly the attack bonus is so high for the alliance that you're facing that it doesn't matter if it's perfect diversity, you're going to lose. So I want to look at the last couple of victories we have had in my alliance, and it's pretty amazing how close these were. Check out this attack bonus. That's literally 5 kills total. This is also another reason why I hate Alliance War so much, because if you die once, you literally could be the difference between whether or not your alliance gets the shards and the rewards and also gets closer to those super amazing rewards at the end of the season, and a loss in which everybody will kind of hate you secretly or even openly if they know that you were the reason why they lost. It's so much anxiety. So the stakes could not be higher for Alliance War, and the more you climb and the more the rewards are impacted, the more the anxiety and the more the stakes. I really do think at the end of Season 2, after this season, I am going to just probably leave a top-tier alliance because I would much rather focus my time and energy on YouTube and on answering people's questions and having fun than the stress and the anxiety that it takes to be in a top 1% alliance. But for now, I will do my best to contribute to my alliance where there are a lot of incredible people who at times are literally carrying me when I'm not able to do what I want to do. So you can see the attack bonus is split by 5. But if we scroll down, you'll see that the defender diversity we actually lost on. So the defender diversity is separated by 2, and the attack bonus is separated by 5. This is probably the best case I can give you as to what matters more, diversity or attack bonus. Well, you can see flat out in this case scenario, it is clear that the attack bonus means more. Now, that doesn't mean that you should stack, 4 Modocs as mini-bosses as what I've seen, or 4 Medusas or whatever, because if you have no diversity, it will hurt your chances, especially if they're able to clear all 3 bosses. So what I think you should do, what my suggestion is, if you're watching this and thinking to yourself, okay, I'm an officer in my alliance, I really want to get kind of a sweet middle ground between the two, I think you should kind of aim for what my alliance aims for. You want a diversity that's between 140 and 145. Yeah, I think 130 is on the low end, to be honest. If it's 130, you better have God tier champs as defenders. You better have rank 5 stars as Medusas or Modocs. Even people like Mephisto or Killmonger, Sabretooth. I've seen some people win when they stack Nightcrawler still, and when they also stack classic Spider-Mans, so I do understand that. And then there was one alliance, everybody got insanely lucky and pulled a 5-star Sentinel, and there was just a line of Sentinels to make you want to quit the game and hopefully not your life. So I've seen a number of defenses sent to me through the line app, and I always really appreciate when you contact me and you say, hey, I don't know if this works for you, but I want you to know this worked for me, because it's nice to get different ideas and perspectives and feedback in Alliance War. So as you can see, again, attack bonus is more superior than diversity. Not by a whole bunch, but by enough to win. And that's really all that matters. And so we're going to go back and we're going to look at this second case study that I have pulled up for you, the YouTube viewer. So you'll see again, attack bonus, 8 difference in this. These 2 wars could not have been closer. Defender diversity, a perfect 150 versus what we had at that point, which was 144. So they beat us by 6 in defender diversity, and we beat them by 8 in attack bonus. I am so thankful that 1, we won, because trust me, we didn't win some of the others, and 2, that this is just a visual data for you if you're watching this and you are in charge of trying to control the diversity of your alliance. Now, keep in mind that can be a really tough thing to do because alliances are fluid creatures, if you will. You have people that come and go constantly, and who you bring in doesn't have the same roster as who leaves. So you want to make an Excel spreadsheet. You want to make something that really, really keeps track of diversity, because nothing's worse than not keeping track of that and then realizing that your diversity score, because of whoever you brought in as a new member, dips by 10 to 15. That literally will be the difference between a win and a loss. And I hope that these two case studies in which you've seen my alliance win by 2 or 3 as a difference between attack bonus over diversity clues you in. And also, as a reminder, as that pops up, I have not done dungeons but maybe 3 times this whole season. I want to do dungeons eventually. I don't have the time, and even if I have the time, I don't have the motivation. I'd much rather grind for Blade right now at this point. So I apologize to you guys who are sending me dungeon requests, and I'm not saying yes, it's nothing personal. I just don't have the time or the motivation right now. I'd much rather get my 4-star Blade and concentrate on that and not get burnt out on the game, because I want this YouTube channel to continue to grow. I want to serve you as a YouTube community and the MCOC community, and if I'm burnt out, I'm not going to want to make videos, and that's not the goal. It's the summer. You should have fun in the summer. So I hope this video kind of answers the diversity versus attack bonus argument. These two case studies show that while both are important, in the end, the tiebreaker always is going to go to attack bonus. So it's better to have a diversity of 140 with a couple of extra Medusas or Modocs thrown in for some good kills than it is to have a perfect 150 diversity that's so easy to cut through that you're going to lose anyways, because attack bonus will overwhelm you, especially if you're fighting an alliance that doesn't have a perfect diversity but has some of those god tier alliance war defenders in your path as both mini bosses and the main boss. Thanks for watching, YouTube. I hope this video helps you in your guide to alliance war. I really appreciate the feedback always, the likes, the subscriptions. You guys really give me a chance in the summer when I'm not teaching to just be excited to wake up every day and continue to help you in the game. And I thank you so much for all the feedback. You guys are awesome, and you gals are awesome. Keep up the good work. Have a great weekend, YouTube.